Hi, I'm Ben Minicucci, President of Alaska Airlines, and I want to say thank you to the millions of you who have flown with us during these tough times. I know there are different mindsets when it comes to traveling right now. Some of you are eager to fly while taking the necessary precautions, and some of you aren't ready to get back in the air just yet. For those who are traveling, and for those who are potentially considering it, know that we've made many tough but necessary changes to our operation, and I want to update you on some of those important safety measures today. As we navigate and adapt, we've had to think about all the same things you encounter in your daily life, like when you go to the grocery store or visit Home Depot, which I know I've been doing a lot lately. And some key things remain the same no matter where you go: social distancing, cleanliness, and masks. Today, we all know that one of the best ways to beat this pandemic is for everyone to wear masks. And it's the reason why we've adopted our no mask, no travel policy, which calls for everyone over the age of 2 to wear a mask while on board. This was a really hard decision for us because we pride ourselves on our kind and caring service. Enforcing this policy wasn't necessarily the popular choice, and we know it puts our flight attendants in a difficult situation. But it was critical for the greater good of our guests and our employees. I know the policy might prevent some of you from flying right now, but when you wear a mask, you're helping us reduce the already low risk of onboard transmission, and you help others around you feel more comfortable and safe. For those who don't comply with this mask policy, our flight attendants have been empowered to issue a yellow card, which is the final notice before we implement suspension of future travel on Alaska. A key thing about our Boeing and Airbus aircraft is that they each have 2 HEPA filters. I'm an engineer, so I geek out on things like HEPA filters and how they work. HEPA stands for High Efficiency Particulate Air, and they're exactly what hospitals use. Here's what they look like. This is the Boeing HEPA filter. And a little bit different, this is the Airbus HEPA filter. Any air you breathe in the cabin goes through these air filters first, whether on the ground or in the air. They are 99.9% effective or greater in removing contaminants, including viruses like COVID-19 and other bacteria. Let me show you how this works on board. Filtered air comes out from the top vents and flows out from your feet, meaning there's completely new air in the entire cabin every 2 to 3 minutes. And it's important to know that air flows from top to bottom and not front to back, which minimizes particulates spreading throughout the cabin. A good practice I use is to simply open the vent above you to keep the fresh air flowing. We know another thing that gives guests confidence is a clean airplane. Before every flight, a dedicated cleaning crew disinfects all critical touch points, like the tray tables, armrests, seat belts, and especially lavatories. Every night, we do a more rigorous clean, including the use of electrostatic sprayers to thoroughly disinfect the aircraft. And once complete, our procedures are thoroughly audited by the crew lead, who signs and validates a cleaning certificate. Look for this certificate on your next flight. Next, we have done a lot of guest research to understand what will help our guests feel more comfortable flying with us. The research shows that creating distance on board is critical. To help alleviate this concern, we're one of the few airlines still blocking middle seats through October 31st. In addition to blocked seats, we've made it easy to be almost entirely touch-free through our mobile app, where you can go paperless with a digital boarding pass. We're also investing in new technologies that allow us to scan boarding passes from 6 feet apart. And coming soon, you can print bag tags without even touching our check-in kiosk and purchase food and beverages on board using your stored credit card information. For those of you who are flying, I hope this gives you more confidence. And for those of you on the fence, I hope elements like masks, HEPA filters, and blocked seats give you that extra boost of confidence you might need to consider flying again. I'm actually going to LA next week to see my son for his 21st birthday, which I can't believe he's 21. So I'd like to close with our values, which have guided all our decisions every step of the way through this difficult time. And they are own safety, do the right thing, and be kind-hearted. Thank you for trusting us and making Alaska your airline of choice. Be well, and we'll see you on board soon.